Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's your boy Diesel. You already know what it is. This is for the boys, all right? For all of my fellas out there, all the guys, you feel me? Trying to make sure that they're on top of their square and doing everything that they can to be the best that they are, all right? And today we're going to be talking about being on top of your physical, on top of your appearance, you feel me? It's like you want to attract women, right? You want to talk to more girls, right? You want more girls to be interested in talking to you, right? All right. Well, here is a simple trick. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's simple because in the back of that pea brain, you already know. In that caveman mode, you already know. We all already know. You feel me? And so if you want to be on top of your game and have more tips to help you improve the way you talk to women, the way you approach women, the way you carry yourself, and your overall mindset and mental, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, we're going to jump straight into it. This right here is a secret weapon. Your appearance. The way you present to the world is not everything, but it is everything. Because before you speak for yourself, your appearance speaks for you. You feel me? The way you carry yourself speaks for you. And it speaks volumes, and it speaks to more people than you actually speak to. More people look at you than talk to you. Easy. I don't care who you are. You can argue that point if you want to. I can't see how you talk to more people than you see unless you don't go outside and you don't go in public places. But people are forming an opinion about you based on what they see. Right or wrong, for better or worse, it is a fact. Cold, hard fact. All right. And first opinions are everything. They can be a make or break. And so in a situation as a young man who sees a woman you want to go speak to, you do not know if you're going to see her again. And even if you are going to see her again, you do not know how much of her perception and persona of you is built off of that first impression. With that being said, this video here today is to urge all my dudes to be on top of their appearance, dog. It's not that hard. Like, I know guys who don't even know how to use an iron. If you step outside with a wrinkled shirt, you are showing the rest of the world that you do not care about your presentation enough to have on a smooth shirt. And I know we can say, why does it matter whether my shirt is wrinkled or not? It does not make a difference about what's in my head. But a lot of people aren't going to even stop to worry about what's in your head if you don't look approachable. And approachability, unfortunately, these days is partially based off of appearance. And not even just partially, a lot of it's based off of appearance. Do your clothes match? That's something else women are going to be paying attention to. So listen to this, dog. They say that men are visual creatures, right? Cool. I'm not going to argue that. We all know that we like something that look good. But why do we not think the same of our counterparts? Whenever it comes to home interior design and decoration and stuff like that, are you going to call a dude or are you going to call a woman? You're probably going to call a woman. Why? Because you know that she's going to be paying attention to the details and how everything works and is put together. With that also comes the smell, bro. Home design, space design, the fragrance is a part of that as well. So, dudes, do yourself a service. First, iron your shirt, bruh. Change your wardrobe. If you still rocking the clothes, if you are out of high school, 2-3 years out of high school, and the majority of your wardrobe is still what you was wearing in high school, you need to switch it up. If you are over the age of 27 and you dress like 23 and 24-year-olds, that's fine. Just know you're going to be attractive to 23 and 24-year-olds. If you want young women, that's cool. But if you are 30 years old and you want to attract women who are on your intellectual page, you have to dress like a 30-year-old man, dog. And I'm not saying you got to go wear slacks and trousers. No, bro, but you're not about to be dressed like a YN neither. Like, you got to find a happy medium. It's like there's certain things that just denote certain characteristic traits or show that you pay a certain amount of attention to demographics. Like, if all you wear is Nike Tech, I'm going to assume that you are on a lot of the same time as YNs or you just be chilling. You feel me? Look at this. Let me put it this way. If you have a man who works in a professional sense, he's probably going to carry himself in a professional attire. Not saying he's wearing a suit and tie every day, but you can tell by the way that he's put together that this man handles business, as opposed to someone who works in media, who dresses like a celebrity or a star in all the latest rages and trends. I'm going to assume that you care about the hype beast fashion, and these are the things you're worried about, as opposed to real life situations. I'm not saying this is a hard code fact, and I'm not saying you can't be clean in a sweatsuit. I have sweatsuits in my apparel, yes, but be mindful of your appearance. Don't just put on the last pair of joggers that you bought because you like them and a gray t-shirt and expect that women are going to want to talk to you. Like every other dude out there, dog. You might look worse than some other dudes. You might look sloppy. So first things first is update your closet if you are still rocking the same gear from when you was a teenager, bro. Second, make sure your clothes are well put together. Your jeans aren't wrinkled. Your shirt isn't wrinkled. There aren't stains on your clothes. You don't have holes in your clothes. I'm telling you, bro. Women are checking all of this. They're doing a full 360 scan in the first 78 seconds, bruh. They are noticing everything that they find unattractive before they're even realizing what's attractive. Don't give them a chance to find none. Ain't no holes in our game, dog. We came to win. You feel me? Even in the instance where I'm not stepping outside with the mindset of meeting and talking to people, I'm stepping outside with the mindset of my presentation speaks volumes. And you're not going to discredit me because of the way I look, dog. You don't know whether I'm a multimillionaire or I'm the guy next door with no job. You will never know because the way I carry myself is like a business professional who's having a chill weekend. With that being said, thirdly, it's not all about the clothes, bruh. You can be wearing a $1,500 outfit and still look horrible. Like your skin, your face look dry, your lips is dry, your hands is cracked. Like, what is you doing? Look, this is something my mom told me as a young dude. She was like, nah, I ain't telling dudes to go get pedicures and manicures and all of that. And I don't want no prissy dude. But at the same time, if I look at your hands and they look rough, what makes you think I want that chapped, rough hand rubbing on my chest, bruh? And I know this is an interesting conversation to have with a mom. I was like 18. My mom, she's just a different type of character. And she was just keeping it 100 with me. She's like, look, dog, if you're going to be trying to touch on people with soft skin, you need to have some approachable hands yourself. I don't want no cuts and scratches and scrapes because your hands is hard. Bro, that being said, lotion your hands. Simple as that. One time, I had a mom and a daughter in front of me. And I worked sales. So we were having a conversation for a cool, probably like a half an hour because it went from listening to what they wanted, giving my 2 cents, to actually activating the product, right? In this time, they asked me a little bit about myself. Long story short, the mom, low-key, was like, and I could see she sized me up. By the end of the conversation, she was trying to tell her daughter, like, hey, and tell me, like, oh, yeah, she's about to do this and that. She lives here. She's the reason we even came here so we could go get her new Corvette, letting me know the value of her daughter. You feel me? Just because they looked at my appearance. This is what I know, lets me know for a fact that they was looking me up and down for sure. Because she looked down at my hands and was like, oh. She commented on the fact that my nails looked like I had a pedicure or manicure. I'm not even on front, dog. I don't know the difference between them. I be forgetting. My nails look like they were done professionally. They weren't, bruh. It's not that hard. You know how many times I've had girls be like, you have nice hands. Or, I appreciate the fact your nails are done. This is something I've heard from women. Once they're talking to a dude, once you've gone past the initial up and down check, the first minute or two of conversation, once they start to build some rapport with you and they look down at their hands, oh, wow, I can imagine myself being touched by those. Women like to fantasize, bro. They live up here in their head and imagination. If they see something that looks nice, they're going to imagine it touching them. If your hand look like Shrek, dog, she is not imagining that touching her. She don't want you to touch her. Clean your hands. Wash your hands. That's another thing. I'm not going to lie. I know every dude watching this has been in the bathroom and seen a dude walk out of a stall and walk out of the bathroom, dog. Nothing makes my stomach flip more than that. Unsanitary. That being said, if she could look at your hand, there's no dirt underneath the fingernails. The nails is nice and trimmed. You don't even got to have a polish, dog. Just have them cut, trimmed, and moisturized. Put some lotion on your hands. I remember, look, this is for my white bros. This is for y'all, bruh. I've had a lot of friends who was white. They did not use lotion. I remember there was this white girl, And no offense, I like white girls too. At least I used to. Who was like, oh my God, your hands are so soft. Rub my arm. Oh, your arms are soft too. Why is your skin like this? You feel so good. Why? Because my counterpart white dudes did not use lotion. Hard ass skin. Bro, you are doing yourself a big disservice if you're not moisturizing your hands and your face, which is something else I touched on. Your face, bruh. This is something I have to remember. I have big lips. For any of my fellas out there with big lips, you cannot be outside with dry mouth, dog. You cannot be outside with cracked lips, dog. Not if you want to be on top of your game and start talking to people. If you're trying to approach somebody, you looking to get a girlfriend, you looking to find, no. Dude can't even keep his mouth together. It look embarrassing. Your skin is dry and cracked, bruh. I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, bro. Like I said, I go through this myself. Look, what's right next to me? Before I got in this camera, what did I do? I applied it. These are rules that I'm giving y'all that I live and I abide by. Since I was a youngin', bro. Since I was a youngin', I've kept Carmex and I think it was Blistex. I used to keep them on deck. A light just fell. Never mind it. I used to keep them on deck. Since I was in middle school, people used to tell me, like, I'll say this as well. I mean, I got some big old lips. But by the time I was 14, 15, girls were commenting on my lips and whether or not they liked them and what they thought about them. After that, dog, do you think I was outside with an ashy mouth again? Oh, they like it. Because if your mouth look right, now they ain't mad. I'm sorry I just did that. Pause. But now they looking like, oh, I wonder what they feel like. They look nice. What do they feel like? Bro, I'm telling you, they be up here more than us. And they be living in fantasy imagination, dog. So if you could help their imagination wonder what you're like in a nice way, why not do it? So also goes along with your parents. If your parents is on point, I'm going to assume that you care about yourself, you care about your life, and you have your life a little bit together. If you had the wherewithal to put your outfit together and you don't look like every YN or every social media bro, or you feel me? Like if you do not follow the stereotypical of what's popular and trending in fashion, but you look fashionable, so he's aware of fashion and he makes his own decisions. He doesn't dress like everybody else. He's a little bit different. Bruh, look at what I'm sitting here in. I'm not in nothing crazy, dog. It's a sweater. It's a knit sweater with a little turtleneck if I choose. You know how many compliments I've gotten wearing this sweater? That's why I wear the sweater. You see this jacket? This jacket is extra. It comes down past my knee. It got the detail in it. You feel me? The crack, the snake skin, like with the lining inside. I did both. I look fashionable and trendy with the coat. But then the turtleneck sweater combo. Okay, I don't know anybody who would put those both together. He's different. Use your appearance in your favor. Don't just wear what is popping because it looks like you don't have your own mind. You don't have your own opinion. You're following the trends. Do not be a trend follower. Women love a trendsetter, especially if he can do it in his own way. Yeah, he's a leader. And you could tell by the way he's dressed because he don't look like nobody in the room, but it's put together well. With that being said, your shoe game. I had to remind myself of this. You have to, one, know your demographic. Know your demographic. Me personally, this was a younger girl. You feel me? She was younger than me. So she was like, you dress your age, dog. Like, you dress like an older dude. And I'm like, I guess. But it's just because every time she saw me, I wasn't wearing sneakers. I was wearing boots. I was wearing, like, I can't even tell you, like, I was wearing Chelsea boots. I was wearing, like, combat boots. I was wearing, like, Timbs. Like, I live in Cali. You see people in Forces and Nikes and Jordans on a daily basis. I could care less about having some Forces. Unless I'm about to work out, I don't care about having sneakers on my feet. But it's because I'm grown now. I'm not saying 30-year-old men can't wear sneakers, but the jobs that I was in was sales and talking to rich people. I couldn't show up in Nikes, But if I want to sell him something, this he come in with it, he look like he know what he talking about. He looks professional. So I kind of just adapted that into my everyday life. Since then, I bought some new sneakers. I'm not going front. I bought three new pairs of sneakers. So this is something, I'm just saying this to let y'all know. I'm not just speaking out the back of my, you feel me, like the side of my neck. This is tried and true. Tried and true. You feel me? So with that being said, make sure your shoe game is on point. At least they're clean. Your laces are tied. Your kicks ain't leaning. They don't got cracks in them. A girl is going to look at your feet first, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of women will look at your feet because that shows how much you actually care about something, because it's your feet. It's on the ground. You're not supposed to look at that often. So if something that isn't even paid that much attention to on a regular basis is on point, this is a man who cares about things. He has some character. He has a little bit of, integrity. And I don't understand. I don't say integrity because you keep your shoes clean, but it means you're thinking about more than just what's up here. You have a bigger breadth of thought. You feel me? And you care about something. Shoes, fingernails, your face, bro, outside of just being moisturized. And it's not that hard. All right, so let me just stop telling y'all that y'all need to do better things. Let me actually tell y'all what you can do. So one, simple. Take a hot washcloth, bro. Take a washcloth, run it under hot water, right? And then just sit it on top of your face. Open up your pores a little bit. Do that like 3 times. Sit it on your face like 10 to 30 seconds. You want it to stay hot so the rag is going to cool off quickly, but do it multiple times so you know that you did it for at least a minute. You feel me? Then after that, take that same rag, fill it up with hot water, and just do circular motions. Circular motions across your face. That's how you wash face. You feel me? And then get some type of moisturizer. You don't have to use this every day. I have 2 different types of moisturizers. It's actually the same brand, just one's for nighttime, one's for daytime. I forget to use them on a regular basis, but I still use them at least once a week. You feel me? So it makes a difference. And when I'm on it 2 and 3 times a week, it definitely makes a difference. Not just in my own opinion. I've had women, oh my God, your skin is beautiful. Oh, wow. You have really nice skin. They say men are visual creatures, but they hire women to put together visual aesthetics. Why? Because they care about it just as much. It's just the fact that they can look past it once they know you. But this is if you want to have a better chance of even getting to know them. Get your foot in the door. How? By being approachable by a woman's standard of what is attractive. And again, I'm not a woman. I'm giving you my 2 cents based on my own personal experiences. So, your facial hair, dog. You don't even have to have a lot. This is especially for my people who don't have a lot. Don't let it just look scruffy. You look like you don't grow facial hair. You proud to have a little bit of it on your face. I'm not saying you're not going to go for it, but you do yourself so much of a service by just having it lined up, even if it's real thin, even if it's only stubble. If you have a line, bro, symmetry. So beauty standards are partially based off of symmetry, which is based out of geometry, which is just based out of shapes. So if that facial hair on your face don't grow in any congruent shape, it just throws me off. As soon as you add a swoop or a curve or a line, it looks purposeful and intentional and adds symmetry, which makes you more attractive. Like, I'm telling y'all, dog, these are simple tricks. Like, your mustache is here. There's no, like, hard line. I promise you, if you just give that a hard line, you'll look so much more defined. Mine, I'm not going front. I haven't shaved this week. But even with that being said, you can clearly see there's a line, dog. And when I am clean, this isn't here. You see that? That's a triangle. Symmetry, a triangle. This side, line, down. This side is the same, line, down. Symmetry, both sides do the same and come together where? Boom, at the triangle. I'm telling y'all, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I did not shave my facial hair for a very long time. And once I did, I was like, wow, I look so different. And I didn't even realize it. It was taking a picture or video. I was taking a video on TikTok. And I was like, I look clean, bro. Why haven't I been doing this for myself sooner? I was like 26, 27 when I was like, dog, you need to line your facial hair up on a regular basis. But the problem was my facial hair still does grow pretty slow, but it grew so slow that I didn't think it mattered or that people would notice, and I didn't want to interfere with the growth. But once I realized how much more attractive I looked with the lines, said, whatever, dog, I'll go through the growth process, the growing back process, the rethickening process, whatever it is, because I look so much more approachable and I look so much more professional once I have these lines on my face. There you go, dog. Moisturize. Wash your face, just hot water. Hot water, open up them pores, exfoliate, and in circles to actually get the dirt out. After you do that, moisturize, and then shave. Get you some angles going on, dog. Clean your hands. Clean your hands up. Wash those. Moisturize them. Make them nice and soft so once you shake your hands, I'm not saying make them nice and soft. You don't want to be completely soft. Like, I got a little callus here from lifting weights and whatnot, but my hands aren't cracked. They're not dry. You feel me? My fingernails, they're not too long. She's not going to look at these and be like, oh, those would hurt if they went inside me. They be thinking like that, dog. Literally, I had a girl tell me, yeah, I was looking at your hands when we was talking the first time, and I was like, oh, we don't have any problems if he wanted to. And I was like, the first time we met, you was thinking about me playing with the cat? Yes. Because that's how they decide who to even talk to. While we're talking, can I imagine you playing with this? Nah, you don't know what you're doing. You smell funny. Oh, that's another one. That's the next one I wanted to get to. Smell good, dog. Smell good. You will get people's attention just walking past them. What? Smell good. Women love it. Love it. Love it when a man smells good. If you could look good and smell good, that's half the battle. Only half of what come out your mouth matter from there on. Because now she's looking at you and she's caught up in the smell. You just got to say 50 to 75% of the things right to keep getting the conversation. And if this is on initial meeting, she's going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You might have been in a rush. You might have been a little bit nervous. All she knows is you talk to her, you smell good, and you look presentable. I gotta at least talk to him again and see if this can go somewhere else. But if you walk up and you approach and you don't look the part, or your gear is fresh, but your lineup's not, your fingers is dirty, and you smell weird, who's this weirdo dressed up like this? Or he dresses really nice. He smell funny though. His nails is atrocious. Like, she's taking away points as she's adding points. Oh, I really like his outfit, but his shirt is very wrinkled. How he put together that nice outfit with a wrinkled shirt? He does not care about the details. Like, you are doing yourself a discredit. They are literally out here looking for any weakness, dog. Don't let them. No holes in the game. This is part of the game. This is before you even get to saying the right things and thinking the right way to keep you saying the right things. And I'm not saying to just say the right things to get them, but as dudes, we're not thinking like women. Women will say things in order to test you and get certain answers and see where your head is and your mind is. And you might just show her that you don't even care. And she's like, dang, he don't even really care about life like that. I don't want to be with the type of man who doesn't care about these things. You think he was just having a random conversation about how you get to work every day. He doesn't even understand. You feel me? I'm not going to get into that right now. But you're doing yourself a disservice if you can't even get into the conversation or have the conversation properly because the way you look, smell, and appear isn't up to par. And so another thing I'm going to tell you, super simple, dog. You see what I'm wearing? I got this simple gold chain, simple little pink ring. I got this little watch on. It looks nice. It's accent marks. I'm wearing a black and white sweater. And then I have the links in the watch that also is doing the same thing as the links in the sweater. And it's black and gold. You feel me? Gold, gold, gold. They match. Black and gold. I look put together. There was some thought. There really wasn't. This is really just natural. At a certain point in my life, I just started putting my life together in a way that was easy to put together, if that makes sense. So I bought certain rings and watches and necklace combos that are surefire, and I don't think much about it. I just say silver or gold, and I put that combo on for the day. You feel me? But this is tried and true. That's what I'm telling you. So I've had so many people compliment, oh, I like that little watch. I like that little watch ring combo. Your outfit looks good. And I'll wear the same outfit without the little accessories and then wear them with the accessories, and the response to people is different. I had somebody tell me, dang, bro, you stepped out looking real clean. I was wearing a black shirt, an all black long sleeve shirt, looked like body armor, and some random black jeans from Fashion Nova, I believe. No holes, no distressing, just some black skinny jeans, some black boots, a black sweater, or not even a sweater, a black shirt that looked like body armor. I had on a watch, 2 necklaces, and some rings. Dude told me I looked super fly. I always stepped out looking fly. Again, this is coming from a guy, not from a woman, but I'm just saying it's the simple things that can make the outfit pop and set you apart. Outside of the jewelry, the outfit wasn't more than like $100, if that. I'm talking shoes, pants, and shirt, dog. With some accent marks. Accent marks made the whole fit. So if you want to make yourself just look more put together, get a couple of, you don't even have to buy expensive rings, dog. You can buy silver rings, like stainless steel, sterling silver rings for 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. You can buy a gold chain for like $180, dog. You're not going to get 24 karat gold, no. But you can go somewhere and get a gold plated. I'm not telling you that you have to get gold plated, but like, you can, what I'm saying is you can change your closet, your appearance, your apparel for under $200 very easily. You can go buy watches from Kohl's, JCPenney. Like, you do not have to go buy a $10 watch, but you don't have to go buy a $500 watch. I was talking to one of the bros, and he was like, yo, dog, I really like that watch. And I was like, yo, thank you. I appreciate that. And he was like, man, I want to become a watch guy, but I want to wait until I could go bust it and get what I want. And I'm like, what you want? Do want like a $1,200 watch. Beautiful. I love the ambition and setting a goal for yourself. But why don't you just have like a $50 watch, bro? Like, you just said my whole outfit looked good put together like this. Why don't you do it for yourself? You're doing yourself a disservice by not having a watch, bro. You can go buy a $50 watch. You could go buy a $100 watch. Like, yes, there are people who are going to be watching your watch, but a lot of the women who are watching your watch and saying, "Ooh, that's not Cardi," or "Ooh, that's not a Rolly." If you don't have one and this is the type of woman you're talking to, is this really the woman that you want to be talking to? Maybe not. You might just want to smash. All right, cool. I understand that. But she's not for you, dog. She's spoiled. She's spoiled. With that being said, guys, I really hope that y'all took something away from this. Like, I promise you, if you just start dressing a little bit different and putting on cologne, you'll just realize the response when you walk up to people. When you walk up to people, people deem you more approachable, so they give you a little bit more attention because they see you're put together. You're not just some random person trying to bother them. You walk up in sweats with your headphones on and you smell like weed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I probably do be smelling like the tree. But with that, I also like, you smell like cologne and something else. Thank you. You feel me? This is my personal fragrance. But you don't look like you would do that type of thing. I like the outfit. You feel me? You got to balance it out. They think you coming up. Whatever. I'm a chill. Got to balance it out. That's all I'm saying. Balance it out. And so you're doing yourself a disservice by not having accessories, a watch, a ring, a necklace. Like, it could be a hat, bro. Simple stuff. Pay attention to your outfit. Iron your wrinkled clothes. Iron your wrinkled jeans. If you're over the age of 15, 16, you should not be stepping outside in wrinkled clothes. And if you are of the age to be working and you're going anywhere in a sense to go get bread, go get money, or talk to potential customers, you shouldn't be paying attention to what you're wearing and the way that you look. I haven't left my house today. You see what I'm wearing. And I just started recording this like 2 hours, 3 hours ago. I got on the computer. I have not been recording since I got up. I got dressed because I got up. Have some self-respect. It's kind of what it all boils down to. Because the more that you have self-respect, the more you want to look respectable and presentable, and the more you care about your appearance. As a young dude, I was probably like 12 when I told myself, 12 or 14. When you see people judge you and they form an opinion on whether or not they should talk to you and how they want to talk to you. So I'm never going to put myself in a position to have people talk to me in a way that I don't want because of the way that I look. And I know that's real crazy to think, especially at that young, but it's just true, dog. And I'm not going to say people won't still look at you crazy. Like, there's still people out there who are racist. There are people out there who are sexist. There are people out there who don't like dreadlocks. So it's not like it completely absolves me from any racism, any judgmental people, or any prejudice. it just makes it a little easier bridging those gaps, especially if you're talking to a racist hillbilly, dog. They might be mad. They're going to be mad at you for another reason. Not just because you black. They're going to be mad because you smarter than them, or because you appear smarter than them, or you dress sharper than them. Because a lot of people, if you wear a suit, bro, with a tie, people think you up to something, or you're smart, or you got business to handle. It just is the way we have been programmed to think. I'm not going to say if you're wearing sweats, because now I see a lot of wealthy people just rocking sweats, joggers. Like, everybody know the retired granddad look, dog, and the retired golfer look. Like, they do not be on nothing crazy. But I say the golfer, you see the shoes, they look kind of professional. You see some slacks, or it is what it is. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. But it all goes to say exactly what I was saying. Once you see somebody's appearance, you start putting together a story. And so you need to stop doing yourself a disservice with these women out here, dog. You know you want to go talk to them. You know you want them to talk back. Make it easier for them to be able to digest the conversation, because you made it easy to digest you. You're easy on the eyes. The symmetry in your beard is on point. So it's like, you might not even be the finest guy, dog. But she's like, oh, I like the way his jawline looks, because she was looking at the line in your beard. Simple as that. Now you hit that little smile and you got her. She's going to be captivated because you smell good too. I like his jawline, and he smells really good, and his whole outfit is cute. Like, I like the way he look. Then the hands is on point. His hand was soft. Oh, he smelled good. His hands is soft. I can imagine him touching me. Yeah, I'll at least talk to him and entertain it more. I might sound crazy to some people. But show this video to one of your homegirls and just ask her, is he on to something or is he wrong? I'm going to leave it there. This video is long enough. If you want any tips, tricks, any suggestions, if you want advice, feel free to reach out. Chuck Diesel TLW on all socials. I'll go ahead and put some links down below. I'm out. I want to see all my fellas, you feel me, winning. I want to see all my dudes developing themselves so they can develop better relationships. I've talked to a plethora of women, and not just in my own personal sense, but just having conversations, discussion panels, and whatnot. And it's across the board, agreed in all ages from 18 to 45. Dudes have to do better. They got to step it up, bruh. And there's a lot of women out here. There's a lot of single women out here. There's no reason that you should not be mingling. You should not be intermixing. You should not be dating. And you should not be able to find somebody to date your little funky, smelly ass. I'm playing. Hopefully you're not smelly after you watch this. Go ahead. Make sure you hopping in the shower at least once a day. I skipped over some of the small prerequisites because I kind of felt like they were just included. You should shower every day, especially on the day you're expecting a woman to talk to you or to hang out with you or to be in your presence. She don't want to smell you, bro. You'll shower. You should invest in deodorant. Get some type of deodorant for sure. Something else that I missed is, if you do have facial hair, you have a beard, enough, even just as much as I do, you can buy balms and stuff to put in your beard and moisturize it. That's going to help you add a little bit of sheen to it. And a lot of them have fragrance to them. So that will also smell good. It's going to help you smell good. And then you get your cologne, you double smell good. And I am a strong advocate for mouthwash. Use mouthwash and gargle in the back of that throat. You don't know what's going on back there, bruh. Use mouthwash. Really, I'll give you the advance. I got a get fresh quick kit. Almost at all times. I have a little toothbrush. I have deodorant. I have a washcloth. I have wet wipes. Low-key sound like a whole bag. Hey, take it as you will. It is what it is. You got to be fresh on all points. You never know when the game is about to start. You never know when you going to get a last-minute invite somewhere and I don't know who I'm going to see, but I know that they're not going to see me looking crazy, bro. You feel me? I'm going to be on point. My beard's going to be brushed. It's going to be bombed out. I'm going to have some fresh deodorant on. I'm going to hit my teeth with the toothbrush with the 1-2 and do a little swishy swish. So when I walk up, I got the travel size. If you buy good cologne, and I just say expensive cologne, if you go and drop like a cool 100 plus on something, ask them for a little sample or for the travel. Do this come with a travel? Or next time you go to buy cologne, just be like, I want one that comes with a travel size as well. Or they be having promos, bro. They could be giving you stuff for free. Last time I went, I left with like 12 packs. And it's just because I talk. Oh, what's that one? Let me smell that one. Can I see that one? You know what my favorite cologne was back in? The lady was like, oh, all right, cool, bro. She was low-key just trying to get me out of there. And she was like, yo, buy this one, buy this one, buy this one. Like she said, buy this one like 3 times. And I think they had a promo on with that company, which is why she was pushing that one. But after just having a conversation back and forth, filling a little report, she's like, I'll give you free gift, free gift. She put like 6 different free little sample ones in my bag, bro. 2 of those went in a little travel bag as my travel colognes. Like, you could do it simple, bro. You don't got to go bust everything all at one time and go make you a little travel bag, or even do everything I said at one time. But like, you should look into some type of moisturizer. You can get a peel off mask. Like, I have 2 in the bathroom. I guess I'll do a separate video and just let y'all know what products I'm using personally. My smell goods, I don't care. The 2 tried and true smell goods, the mouthwash that I like to use, and the face mask that I use, and the moisturizers that I use. I have no problem sharing. This is all for y'all, bro. Free game. And look, I ain't gonna toot my own horn, but I've had my fair share, and I've experienced success with women, and women that I was trying to talk to, as well as women that I wasn't even aware of because I wasn't looking, but they saw me and liked what they saw. Why? My appearance was on point. I smell good. I talk good. And I have good conversation. Overall, I like to think I'm a nice guy as well. And you feel me? I be hitting the gym. So that's another thing you can do to improve your appearance. I just should do a whole second video. I done ended this thing 3 times, and every time I just find something else to do. But that's something real simple too. Do 100 push-ups every day, dog. Build your chest up. Build your biceps up. Like, I'm wearing this sweater. You can see it. You can see it on the sweater. Enhance yourself. Do the work. I'm out. I'm off this. Y'all know where to find me if you want more tips and videos.